Mabu, hi, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I wanted to talk about a beautiful trait that I appreciate about my Filipino wife of 8 years, and that is that she cares for others. She cares for others, and I want to explain that a bit and mention to you that if you're looking for a wife who wherever you're looking for, Philippines is where I found my wife in 2015. But wherever she's from, one thing to note: does she care for other people? That that is something that if you can find it, you want to put a star next to that person's name if you're searching for people, and seriously consider that. Now, please subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea. I try to make videos about my relationship with Filipina, where I found her, how we communicated early on. We didn't communicate a whole lot. We did 4 hours a day, but we got married in less than 8 weeks from the opposite side of the world. And we're still married today. And I could tell how she cared about people then. Not surprisingly, she still cares about people today. Please leave comments if you can relate to this. I'm just talking off the top of my head now. I have no notes to talk about, but you look for traits in somebody to marry, and something to keep your ears open for, and your eyes if you happen to be there, is how she treats other people. You could start with her family. How does she treat her family? Well, how about her parents? That would be a good one. What's her relationship like with her parents? What's her relationship like with her siblings? What about the younger nieces and nephews? Are they irritants to her? Does she love children, which is part of loving others? How about her friends? Do they, look like they genuinely care about her? Do they have good things to say about her? I know when I met my wife for the purpose of marrying her back in 2015, the comments I got about her from her friends, which were unsolicited, was how she cared about them. She would do anything for them. And since we've been married, that hasn't changed. Being in America, where we are, her working almost as soon as she got off the plane. I mean, it took a month or so, I guess, to get a social security card, to get a job lined up through a temporary agency, and now she's going to be a supervisor here soon. Remarkable. And she cares about people. She cares about my mother. She cares about my aunt. She cares about me. And in this job that she's getting, well, she's already shown in the other jobs. She's worked a couple places here in this country. And she got a supervisor job offer for another company. And one of the things she's going to bring with her is that she cares for other people. She's not looking to have a title and just kind of, say, look at me, this is what I've got. One thing she really cares about is the people. She wants to see what she can do to at least motivate, develop, learn their names. And, she speaks Filipino language. And of course, English is her second language. And she wants to go out of her way to learn some Spanish for some Spanish speaking people who she feels like, if I'm going to earn their respect, I should learn a little bit about their language so the communication is better. And that extra effort, man, she's really something else. And she does care about people. Anybody, anywhere, she cares. And that shows she has a big, big heart. And when you're making a list of some things to look for in women to marry, you might, I don't know how you get around asking that, but I guess you could ask them, what are you interested in? And if they're not interested in people or family, and all of the interests are self-centered, and it appears that she doesn't get any satisfaction of helping people, that would be a big red flag. I remember we went to, I think it was Chicago. Yes, first time we went to Chicago. And she was amazed at the people that were homeless. At least they were on the sidewalk there in the, was it Michigan Avenue? There's an embassy over there. And, you know, she would try to help people, give them some money. And, you know, because she felt sorry for them. Now, she doesn't do that all the time. And there's always people, you know, looking for help in the Philippines. And so I think she picks her spots. And seeing that in my wife, it's a beautiful trait. And I highly encourage that. I'm not going to discourage it. And, you know, with her money, and I've told her, look, if you want to help somebody, if you think they need your help, and you're not going to enable them, even if it's not somebody you know real well or it's not a family member, she has my permission to help them, because I think she feels good about giving and that she genuinely cares about someone. So, you know, the people keep saying, you bring your wife to America, for example, from the Philippines, and she's going to change, being in a Western nation. I haven't seen it. My money is still on, if you get a quality woman from anywhere and she goes to another country to be with you, I don't see any reason to think that she is going to drastically change living in your country. Because if she has character, and the desire to help other people is a beautiful thing, and it shows character and it shows integrity, that's transferable wherever she goes. I don't think anything can douse that kind of spirit. So I just wanted to say that. It was just off the top of my head. I thought, you know, what do I like about my wife? I've done videos like this before. And then this beautiful characteristic of caring for other people came into mind. And you certainly want that for yourself someday, you know, should you find love beyond the sea.